Welcome to SMB Job Cost, powered by Wensoft. This presentation will provide an overview on how SMB Job Cost can help you track and control project costs, which include labor, materials, change orders, and more. We start at the home page. You will notice the various report links and metrics that can be put onto this page. From our home page, we're going to bring up Job Cost using the left-hand navigation and click on Job Status. Job Status is the hub for reviewing job status details. We can bring up a job by typing in a job number and then selecting the magnifying glass. You can easily search for existing jobs by entering in the first few digits of the job number. Job numbers can contain up to 17 alphanumeric characters, while the job description can have up to 30 alphanumeric characters. One of the first items you'll notice when we bring up this job is the ability to add job notes and attach documents related to the job. The piece of paper next to the magnifying glass and paperclip with attached documents signify this functionality. You can easily attach all sorts of document types, including CAD drawings, spec sheets, or job contracts. You can attach pictures, PDFs, Word, Excel, and all sorts of other document types. Now we can begin to review our costs versus budget on this job. We describe the categories to the left, circled in red, as our job elements. The first element is always labor, but the rest are user-defined. Cost elements can have an unlimited number of cost codes associated with them. A further review of cost codes can be uncovered by drilling into the posted labor costs. Our job cost codes are set up as 233. Cost codes are where budget estimates are stored and costs are captured. They roll up to the various job elements which are totaled on the job status window. At the top of the job status table are 4 column labels. Committed costs are open purchase orders that have not been received. When these items are received, cost will move from committed to posted costs. Posted costs are actual costs to date. Estimated costs are the original estimates plus any change order budgets. Forecasted costs initially match estimated costs, but then change with forecast revisions. All the costs in blue and underline mean that you have the ability to drill into them for further information. We have drilled into equipment committed cost to bring up this screen. You will notice our 233 cost code structure again. When we drill further on this specific cost code, it will provide us with a list of open purchase orders against this cost code. When we drill in once more, the purchase order inquiry zoom window is opened to review the purchase order where this equipment resides. Let's review our historical actual costs by drilling into posted costs. One of the biggest costs to manage on a job is labor. On the first cost code, we notice that we have incurred 48 hours of work and have an estimate of 201 hours. We have the ability to drill in further to understand how the $2,256 was divided over the 48 hours of actual work to date. From our cost codes detail, we notice that we have used 25% of our sheet metal shop labor for this job because our field percent is 25. Field percent complete can be compared to actual and help us trend projected labor gains and losses in our reporting. We can even click further on the View Transactions button to view a list of individual transactions against this labor cost code. Here is the labor transaction list on the Payroll Transaction Summary window. We get a quick glance on who worked on the job, and if we are provided authority, we can drill in once more to view the Payroll Entry Zoom Inquiry window. On the Payroll Entry Zoom window, we can see the hours worked, pay code, position, department, and further breakdown of costs. The pay code brings in the pay amount for regular, overtime, or double time hours. The combination of pay code, department, and position is used to calculate overhead. This is added to wages for computing total costs of the transaction on the right-hand side. There is also the option to generate certified payroll reports as noted in the upper right-hand corner. Job status shows a total for each column and computes a current markup or margin percentage for the job. The expected contract amount can be viewed by selecting the Contract Status button. The job contract status shows the original contract amount as well as values of change orders. We see the confirmed row has 500 posted to it. Details on this change order and others can be viewed using the Change Order button. We'll select Change Orders to understand more about the $500 confirmed change order. Change Order Inquiry provides a list of all change orders regardless of status. Once authorized, the change order is posted, which updates the contract amount and job budgets. Change orders can be positive or negative and can be for revenue and/or cost of a job. The Change Order Zoom window provides us details on the description, change order amount, and approver. It appears that our $500 confirmed change order was to move some HVAC ductwork, and it was approved by Jim Schaefer on October 4th. Selecting the Build Position button, we can view our percentage of completion calculation and determine if we are over or under billed. This reflects the bill position of the job life to date. Let's review our billing to understand further why we are overbilled on this job. The Billing Transaction Inquiry window allows us to see all the invoices that have been posted to the job and if any cash has been received against each invoice. We have drilled into the invoice further and can see customer, notes, and retention information. For more information about how the bill was formed, select the Schedule button. The Schedule Invoice Zoom shows the items in the schedule of values for the job. Invoice amounts are created by selecting a percentage to bill or amount per line item. Here we chose to bill 25% of each bill code. Invoices can be reprinted as needed by selecting an invoice option. Notice from this list that we have the ability for AIA invoices with our application for payment option. Here is an example of one of the summary invoices. It lists out the percentage billing on each of the bill codes. Please note with our reporting options, invoice formats can be modified for your business. Initial creation of a job happens in Job Maintenance. From our home screen and using left-hand navigation, I select Job Maintenance. Bold, red-labeled fields are required fields when creating a job. Job creation can be simplified by copying an existing job or a template job. Click on the Cost Code button for the creation of cost codes for this job. On the Job Cost Code Setup window, you can enter new cost codes to your job or select to view cost codes that exist in the Master Cost Code table. On this cost code, 201 hours at $54.95 per hour equals the system calculated total of $11,045. After entering your cost codes with your budgets, we are ready to capture transactions discussed earlier. Back on the Job Maintenance window, we can see how the schedule of values was set up. We select the Bill Codes button. If this was a new job, we would set up bill codes with values and would see when the entire contract was allocated to the bill codes. In this view, we have brought up the bill codes lookup to show how much value was assigned to each and how much has been billed to date. If more information needs to be captured about the job, we also have a user-defined area. Some further information that is placed here by our customers includes additional project managers on the job, purchase order number information from the customer, important dates like date of signed contract, or any other information that needs to be captured about the job. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about SMB Job Cost. It is a powerful tool that helps our clients track and control project costs, which leads to more profitable jobs. To learn more about SMB Suite, visit us at www.smbsuite.com.